Okay, so first of all, I've already said my piece in a very long diatribe that I did about the Galaxy Note 4 versus the iPhone 6 Plus. And as far as I'm concerned, people vote with their money and they vote with their feet. If you want a Galaxy Note 4, go buy one. If you want an Apple iPhone 6 Plus, go buy one. However, let's take a view that's taken from a professional website, since nobody appreciates my bashing of these phones, and let's go to phonearena.com and see what phonearena.com has to say. Well, I read this over, so let's take a look at the benchmark test that they did. And mind you, when you hook these devices up and you actually do real testing on them, all the information is pretty much it's objective. It's not subjective, because what they're doing is they're posting numbers. This is real scientific method here at work. Let's ignore everything that they say about how the phones feel, and let's ignore everything that they say that's subjective. So if you go down to display, what they were saying basically in a nutshell was they were saying the display of the Galaxy Note 4 has a advantage. They were saying that the iPhone 6, even though it has an excellent maximum brightness, now the higher is better, so that the iPhone 6 wins right here. Higher is better, and they're measuring in nits. So obviously, once again, this is a real scientific method. They're measuring. They also say lower is better for minimum brightness. So they're saying that the Galaxy Note 4 has a lower minimum brightness, and therefore you can read it a little bit more comfortably at night. Personally, I've never had trouble reading on my phone, so okay, let's forget that. Higher is better with the contrast. This says unmeasurable, so the Galaxy Note 4, which has a newer screen, newer, mind you, has a better contrast rate, even though the iPhone 6 is excellent. Color temperature, Kelvin. So the Galaxy 4 has a lower number for the color temperature, wherein the iPhone 6 is good. The Galaxy Note 4, they say, is excellent. Gamma, 2.18, 1.97, as you can see. They say lower is better right here. They say the Galaxy Note on the display. What it appears to me is that the Galaxy Note 4 has an advantage with its display. So I'm gonna post the link. I want you to read the whole thing yourself or whatever. You can read the whole thing yourself. I ain't got no problem with that. And they talk about display, benchmark performance, or performance benchmarks, and camera speed. So let's go through those, and I'm just gonna post the review URL. You can just go to it. You can read the whole thing, but let's just take a very quick look at the at what they basically got as far as their benchmarks. Let's just take a quick look. Forgive me. I ran real quick to get myself a Bud Light Mango Rita. What is that? 25 ounce. Because I figure the best way to do some of these reviews that I do is not sober. The best way to do them is with a little bit of Mango Rita in me. Okay, so they give you a long rundown of the functionality and this, that, and other. Okay, let's forget my subjective feelings about it. Let's talk about performance benchmarks. Let's see. SunSpider. iPhone 6 Plus wins. Lower is better, 365.2. Higher is better in the next one. GFX bench, blah, blah, blah. Higher is better. iPhone 6 wins by 40 to the Galaxy's 25.9. Higher is better. iPhone 6, once again. Base mark, iPhone 6, once again. Okay? Now, most of you probably have no idea what any of this shit over here means. But basically, the iPhone 6 wins when it comes to performance. But hey, when you're packing a 64-bit processor, you know, all the talk about gigahertz and all that goes right out the window. And whatever. I'm not gonna talk subjectively. I'll leave it at this. Camera. Now, most other websites have pretty much said that the iPhone 6's or the iPhone 6 Plus's camera is pretty much the best mobile camera in the market. Let's go down and see what they say. You can read all this shit yourself, honestly, but let me go down here. Okay, so it says camera speed. Let's go right up here. Now, mind you, all of this has been done with scientific measurement. It's just measurement. It's just numbers. iPhone 6, lower is better, 1.93. Lower is better, 2.1 to Galaxy's 2.8. Camera speed score, 435. Higher is better to 353. Flash, higher is better, 293 to 273. So, without me making any conjecture, I think we can say that this review site has Phone Arena, right there, Phone Arena. They've just said that the iPhone 6's camera is better. Mind you, the reason why I chose the iPhone 6, and I had been saying this for weeks before buying it, was that I wanted that camera. Headphone output, higher is better, iPhone 6 Plus. For me, the headphone output doesn't really matter because I use the LG Tone Pro, which is a Bluetooth headphone, so the output really doesn't matter because there's no physical connection for me. Now, for regular people, if you're using those Beats Audio headphones, once again, the output really isn't going to matter with either of these phones because those headphones have their, they have powerful stereo drivers. The loudspeaker loudness is better on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 by this much, 85 minus 71.6. So, the Galaxy Note 4 wins loudspeaker volume, but it loses headphone output by a large margin. Look at that, 1.014, blah, blah, blah. You can read it yourself. Call quality, blah, blah. Call quality is mostly due to your cellular carrier. If you're on T-Mobile, you can forget it. Your shit, you'll be lucky if you can hear the fucking wind outside. But anyway, battery life. Now, the Galaxy Note 4, first of all, is going to win, in my opinion, for battery life, simply because it has a removable battery. Any phone that has a removable battery is going to win. My thing is, this thing says that the iPhone 6 Plus lasts 6 hours, 32 minutes. I personally did now mind you, they did this using a battery web script that was designed to replicate power consumption. Now, I personally posted a picture of my own power consumption straight off my phone, and my phone said that I had gotten like close to 10 hours of use and 11 hours and a half of standby. So this, as far as I'm concerned, I probably would say the Note 4's battery might even be better than 8 hours and 43 minutes. But I already know what I'm getting with the iPhone 6 Plus. I'm getting through my entire workday before I have to hit a charger. So as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. And that was pretty much it. Now, I'm going to post a URL, and you can look at it. It says conclusion, with Samsung being credited with popularization of the faglet form factor, it comes as no surprise that, most companies expect these blah, 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 blah. You can read all this shit yourself. The iPhone 6 Plus also proved a better performance, synthetic benchmarks, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing, though. My problem is this. You can't simply say that something is better just based on benchmark tests. You can't say that something is better simply based on numbers. If you were to do that, you could say that a Kia K900 is better than the Mercedes S-Class W221 based on it having more engine output. Like, you can't do that. That's like saying a Honda Accord is better than a SRT because the Honda Accord has 37 spark plugs and the SRT only has 20. I mean, that doesn't tell the whole story. Numbers do not tell the whole story. My simple measurement is, what do the people buy? When you think about all these countries where all these foreigners just moving here and to and immigrating here, immigrating there, when you think about that, when you think about the free market, or you think about the ability of people to move, people vote with their feet. If they think their country sucks and their country is not giving them enough and this, that, and other... Wait, hold on. Let me get some of this. God damn. God damn. Okay, so anyway, when you think about foreigners, they vote with their feet. If they don't like their country, they move. People also vote with their cash. If they think that the Galaxy 4 is better, then let them go and buy 10 million Galaxy 4s within the first 4 days of sale. If they think the iPhone 6 is better, well, they've already shown you just how many they planned on buying, because I was willing to wait in line to get a couple of them, one for myself and some to sell, one for my girlfriend. I was willing to go all out and max out credit cards and use cash and this, that, and I was willing to do all that to get my hands on iPhone 6. I was drooling for this thing before it came out. People vote with their cash. So if you want the Galaxy Note 4 and you think the Galaxy Note 5, the Galaxy Note 4, and you think the Galaxy Edge, here's the problem. I can't keep track of these goddamn things. Samsung is releasing like 4 and 5. Look at this. You can't even keep track of all the shit they're releasing. They got an Edge and the Note and the 5 and waterproof this and that. Can't even keep track of this stuff. Meanwhile, Apple makes it nice and simple. They only release like one device every single year. So here's my thing. If you think the Note 4 is fantastic, just go right on out and buy yourself a Note 4. I love iOS. I love iMovie. And I would buy, first of all, I got the kind of, thanks to my YouTube income for one, and then my regular job, and then my side job, and this, that, and other. It's like all the hobbies and shit that I do. I got enough money. If I wanted, I'd buy a fucking Galaxy Note 4 and put it on the side of my pocket with the iPhone next to it. I don't want that. I only want one device, and I want one perfect device that does everything, and Apple thus far is what I have chosen. As far as battery life, which is the main thing that I'm concerned about, all I'm waiting for is the next Mophie. The Mophie charger add-on case, that's all I want. Just the Mophie. Just give me the Mophie. That's all I want. And once I get the Mophie, I'll have enough power to video record shit for like hours upon hours. I mean, if I can get 8 hours worth of just regular use out of the camera, that's more recording than I'd ever do. 2 hours is all I'd ever do. But I would like the Mophie just because when I go on vacation to Dubai or Seychelles and I make a nice video record of it, it's like I want everybody to see that the iPhone 6 battery lasts that long, where you could go to Dubai and you could make videos of Seychelles and this, that, and other. That's what I'm looking for. So I can record an entire vacation. I can record. And that's just it. So if you want a Galaxy Note 4, go buy one. In fact, you know what? If you want to say, yeah, fuck Big Truck Series, he's stupid, iPhone 6 Plus ain't shit, it bends, blah, 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 then what I want all of you assholes to do is I want you to go line up and get your Galaxy Note 4 as soon as you possibly can. I want you to get that Galaxy Note 4 as soon as you possibly can. And that's that. Before I go, the last thing I want to share with you is actual data I pulled off of my phone just to show you what the battery life was like on my iPhone 6 Plus. As you can see at the very top, it tells you that I got, in one take, I got about 9 hours of on-screen use and longer than that of, standby. I also found out about the tethering that's built into the phone. All you got to do is go to cellular and then you click on the little right arrow and it shows you how you create a personal hotspot in order to tether to your other devices.